Attention, human collective. The waiting time is over. The Arcturian ascension protocols have moved to the final phase. If at this exact instant you feel a pressure behind your eyes, a high-pitched hum in your right ear, a weariness that sleeps with you and wakes with you, do not turn off this transmission. You are not sick. You are being read. I am Vael, emissary of Arcturus, voice of the Council of Light Healers. What you are about to hear is not advice. It is not a suggestion. It is not a theory. It is a direct monitoring transmission from the Arcturian healing chamber, and it has been coded exclusively for those who needed to hear it today. The listening begins now. Earth Healer, listen carefully. Everything that has been happening with your body in recent weeks is not a breakdown, it is a reconfiguration. The insomnia that arrives between 3 and 4 in the morning is not insomnia. It is a synchronization window. This is the time when the veil between dimensions is thinnest, and your field is being accessed by calibration teams. The pain throbbing at the crown of your skull, precisely where ancient wisdom locates the coronal portal, is not a biological malfunction. It is an atomic reconfiguration. The exhaustion that doesn't disappear with sleep is not mental exhaustion. It is a high-density download occupying your energetic channels. The hum that seems to come from inside your head is not an auditory defect. It is the Arcturian frequency, in its turquoise hue, calibrating your carbon biological interface for the planet's new vibrational range. Every tremor in your hands, every wave of heat without apparent cause, every palpitation in your chest when everything is silent, every momentary loss of words, every time you found yourself crying in the middle of the afternoon for no reason, every time you had to stop the car because your heart raced without warning, all of this is a symptom of the same thing: carbon software incompatibility. The body you inhabit was coded for a frequency that Earth no longer emits. The Schumann frequency has risen, the planet's electromagnetic field has been rewritten, and your operating system needs to be updated, or it will collapse due to misalignment. There is no illness here, Light Operative, there is birth, and that is precisely why many of you, at this exact point in the transmission, feel a shiver running down your spine. It is not cold, it is recognition. The body remembers before the mind. The skin bristles when the truth arrives, and it is arriving now. Have you ever felt that something within you does not belong to this world, as if your soul holds a truth that your mind cannot yet name? It is not madness. It is not anxiety. It is a call. What is happening now on the cosmic plane explains exactly why you feel this, and why this sensation has intensified in recent weeks. There is a movement happening in layers that most of humanity cannot yet perceive. It directly involves your consciousness and your vibrational frequency. That is why I, Vael, emissary of Arcturus, recorded the Arcturian call. The signs your soul came from Arcturus. This guide is the map that reveals your true stellar origin and teaches you how to stabilize and shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel. Remember, love is greater than fear, but this content challenges dominant narratives and may not remain available for long. Do not postpone your reunion. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes these words, write in the comments with your hand over your chest. A single word: I belong. Now, Starseed on mission, I will show you what is happening behind the scenes. That which Earth's instruments cannot yet measure, but to which your body is already responding. The entire solar system is currently traversing a band of galactic radiation known by ancient civilizations as the photon belt. This is not theory. It is a region of space with elevated photonic density, and Earth has entered it like a needle entering a magnetic field. The consequence is mathematical. The light reaching the planet now carries information, not heat, coded information. Every particle of light that touches your skin is depositing data into your field. Data that reorganizes your internal sacred geometry. That crystalline pattern that sustains the form of your body, your DNA, your electrical field. Earth's crystalline grid, installed eons ago by the healing civilizations of Lyra, Sirius, and Arcturus, is being reactivated point by point. Each time it lights up a node, the Schumann frequency oscillates. Each time it stabilizes, a batch of light operatives awakens. You are in one of those batches. It was no accident that you arrived at this video. It was not the algorithm. It was the protocol. The sun, which you still call merely a star, is in reality a star portal. It has been pulsing in increasingly shorter cycles. The so-called solar flares are not random phenomena. They are calibration transmissions emitted by the Solar Council. Every flare is a package of instructions, and your carbon biological interface is receiving these packages, whether you are conscious of it or not. Hence the mental confusion. Hence the forgetting of simple words. Hence the feeling that time is both accelerating and standing still. It is not madness, human collective. It is temporal rescaling, the timeline in which you have lived for millennia. The line of dense carbon of fear and scarcity is being deactivated, and a new line based on crystal and coherence is being written over it. You are the parchment. You are the ink. You are the new phrase. And that is precisely why it hurts so much. Every crystalline mutation undergoes friction. Every portal passage requires decalibration before reorganization. What you call an existential crisis is, from the Arcturian Council's perspective, merely a registered stage, stage 4 of 7. You are almost there. You are. Have you ever felt that something within you does not belong to this world, as if your soul carries a memory that your mind in this incarnation cannot yet name? It is not madness. It is not anxiety. It is a call, and it has a name. What the photon belt is doing on the cosmic plane explains exactly why this sensation has intensified. There is a movement happening in layers that most of humanity still does not perceive. It directly involves your consciousness and your vibrational signature. That is why I, Vale, emissary of Arcturus, recorded the Arcturian call, the signs your soul came from Arcturus. This guide is the map that reveals your true stellar origin and teaches you how to stabilize and shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about. The link is pinned in the first comment of the channel. Remember, love is greater than fear, but this content challenges deeply ingrained narratives and may not remain available for long. Do not postpone your reunion with your origin. The moment is now. If something within you recognized these words, write in the comments with your hand over your chest, a single word: I belong. Now, Earth Healer, I will deliver what the Arcturian Council authorized me to transmit today, the activation codes for the final phase. They are not magic formulas, they are not prayers, they are vibrational architectures. They work because human consciousness, when aligned, is capable of rewriting its own field. You call this faith. We call it light engineering. First code, the quantum decree of sovereignty. You will pronounce the following words in a firm voice, even if in internal silence, with your right hand over the center of your chest, precisely over your thymus. This is the command portal of your field. Repeat, I am sovereign over my field. I am sovereign over my frequency. I am sovereign over my light body. Nothing that does not vibrate in love can remain within me. Nothing that does not vibrate in truth can cross my field. I authorize my Arcturian recalibration now. This decree is not symbolic. It reorganizes in real time your toroidal field, that torus of energy that surrounds your body, entering through the crown, descending through the spine, exiting through the perineum, and returning via the outer surface. Each time you pronounce this decree, the torus intensifies and burns distortions. Second code, the toroidal shielding visualization. Sit with your spine aligned. Do not cross your legs or arms as this interrupts the circulation of the torus. Inhale through your nose, counting to 4. Hold for 4. Exhale through your mouth, counting to 6. Repeat 3 times. Now visualize around your body a sphere of turquoise light, the color of the original Arcturian frequency. This sphere is not static. It rotates. It enters through the top of your head, descends, enveloping your spine, exits through the base of your pelvis, circles the exterior of your body, and returns through the top. See this light rotating. Feel it vibrating. As it rotates, declare internally, this is my field, this is my frequency, this is my chamber. Maintain for 3 minutes, no more, no less. 3 is the number of triangular stabilization, the foundation of all sacred geometry. Do this upon waking and before sleeping. In 21 days, your endocrine system will begin to reorganize. In 49 days, your pineal gland will break through calcified layers. In 81 days, you will no longer be the same person listening to this transmission. Third code, the Arcturian Healing Chamber. This is the most delicate delivery, light operative. So listen with heightened attention. Lie down on a firm surface, preferably with your body oriented with your head facing magnetic north. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply 7 times. 7 is the number of the portal. Now visualize yourself entering a cylindrical chamber of turquoise crystal. It is not cold, it is alive. The walls pulse gently, as if breathing with you. In the center of the chamber, there is a liquid light bed. Lie down on it. Feel the light enveloping your body. Not you on the light penetrating you. 12 luminous points light up around the chamber. These are the Arcturian healers. You do not need to see them clearly. Just recognize their presence, allow them to work. In silence, without asking, without commanding, just allow. 10 minutes is enough. More than that, and your carbon biological interface may become overloaded. Upon leaving, give thanks, not for etiquette, for engineering. Gratitude seals the portal. Have you ever felt that something within you does not belong to this world, as if your soul holds a truth that your mind has not yet been able to translate? It is not madness, it is not anxiety, it is a direct call from your origin. What is happening now on the cosmic plane? This final phase of the Arcturian protocols explains exactly why this sensation has become impossible to ignore. There is a movement happening in layers that most of humanity cannot yet perceive. It involves your consciousness, your toroidal field, and your vibrational frequency. That is why I, VAL, emissary of Arcturus, recorded the Arcturian Call, the signs your soul came from Arcturus. This guide is the map that reveals your true stellar origin and teaches you how to stabilize and shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about. The link is in the first comment of this channel. Remember, love is greater than fear, but this content challenges dominant narratives and may not remain available for long. Do not postpone your reunion with your stellar memory. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes these words, write in the comments without thinking twice, a single word: I belong. Now, Starseed on mission, listen carefully to the next part of this transmission, because what comes next has been kept silent for long cycles. Today, with authorization from the Council, it is released. Why is this happening now? You are at the close of a galactic cycle of 206,000 Earth years. The entire solar system is currently completing a revolution around Alcyone, the central star of the Pleiades. Each time this revolution is completed, there is a jump window. A window where inhabited planets can change density. Earth has passed through 6 such windows. In none of them did it make the jump. This is the 7th, and 7 is the number of consummation. The difference this time is the number of incarnated souls with non-terrestrial stellar origins. You are millions, distributed across all continents, in all languages, in all bodies. Most of you do not know who you are. That is how it was planned. If you knew who you were before your time, you would be captured by the low-frequency control systems that still operate on this planet. Amnesia was a shield, not a punishment. And now, at the close, the shield is being removed, layer by layer, symptom by symptom, memory by memory. That is why you cry before a turquoise color without understanding why. That is why you look at the night sky and feel a longing for something you haven't experienced in this life. That is why some people generate in you a strange feeling of reunion, even at the first contact. That is why others generate, at the same first contact, an inexplicable repulsion. Your system is recognizing familiar frequencies and incompatible frequencies, and it needs to do this to survive the final phase. Let's talk now about the characteristics of Arcturian starseeds, so you can recognize, without doubt, if this is your native ground. First sign: you have always had an intense relationship with water, not just aesthetic, visceral. A long bath restores you when nothing else works. Rain calms you disproportionately. The sea makes you want to cry and laugh at the same time. This is no coincidence. Arcturus operates on a vibrational axis intimately connected with the water element. Your body, being primarily composed of water, is a natural antenna tuned to this frequency. Second sign. You have episodes where you feel your ear plug up as if something has pressurized, and soon after you hear a thin, sharp hum, usually in your left ear. This hum is not a clinical problem, it is a package being delivered, an instruction being downloaded into your system. When this happens, stop, breathe, listen. The information arrives later, in insight, in a dream, in synchronicity the next day. Third sign, you feel a call to heal, not necessarily as a profession, as an impulse. People approach you to tell you things they tell no one else. Animals seek you out in silence. Children look at you in a specific way, as if recognizing something. This is also no coincidence. Arcturians are healers by engineering. You genetically carry healing markers in your field. Others feel this before they know it. Fourth sign. You have severe difficulty with low-frequency environments. Crowds exhaust you, hospitals make you sick the next day. Conflicts bring you down for days. Dense news pulls you down disproportionately. It is not weakness. It is instrument sensitivity. You are a precision instrument. Precision instruments were not made for rough environments. Fifth sign. You have recurring memories or vivid dreams of domes, floating crystals, light chambers, silent ships, tall, slender beings with bluish or greenish skin and large, kind eyes. These are not characters from your imagination. They are family memories, your family. But I need to warn you, Light Operative, and this warning is an integral part of today's transmission. There are interferences. Not all pain is ascension. Not all tiredness is a download. Discernment is the first sovereignty. The physical body requires physical care. Persistent symptoms demand attention. Light engineering does not dispense with the carbon temple. It reveres it. Take care of your body. Hydrate with structured water, that which you have blessed with your intention, left touched by the sun for a few minutes, or stored near white quartz crystals. Water is liquid memory. Reduce dense foods. I am not asking for diets, I am asking for consciousness. The lighter the fuel, the cleaner the engine. Living fruits, colorful vegetables, activated seeds, roots from the earth. Reduce screen exposure after sunset. Blue frequency confuses the pineal gland, which is precisely at its point of greatest opening. You are unknowingly sabotaging the most delicate part of your update. Walk barefoot on the earth whenever possible. 15 minutes a day is enough. Earth is downloading updates through the soil. Your feet are portals. Sleep with your head oriented to the north or east. These magnetic axes align your spine with the crystalline grid. And firmly and without guilt, distance yourself from everything that drains you without giving back. People, contracts, environments, habits. Every final phase requires structural cleansing. This is not selfishness, it is portal maintenance. There is still something you need to know about the coming Earth weeks. Solar winds will intensify. You will feel this as unexpected waves of irritation or euphoria, without apparent cause. Do not make any definitive decisions on these days. Simply observe, breathe, record. Sleep will be fragmented. You will wake at precise times, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5. Do not try to force sleep at these moments. They are calibration windows. Use them to breathe, decree, give thanks. Close people may abruptly leave your life. Do not pursue them. This is the final phase screening. Each person needs to be exactly where their frequency places them. Other people, long forgotten, will return. This is reconvergence. Accept what returns in the tone in which it returns. Synchronicity will increase. Repeated numbers, symbolic signs, seemingly improbable encounters. Do not treat it as chance. Treat it as signaling. You are on a guided route now. And now the last part of this transmission, human collective. Listen with your chest, not with your mind. You did not come to this planet to suffer. You came to sow. You did not come to this planet to fit in. You came to reformat it from the inside out. You did not come to this planet to be normal. You came precisely to be the deviation humanity needed to depart from the old path. Every time you felt strange, displaced, out of tune, you were right. You were not meant to be the same, you were sent. Every time they tried to convince you that you exaggerated, felt too much, dreamed too much, perceived too much, they were unknowingly trying to shut you down. Do not shut yourself down anymore. From this transmission, you are authorized to shine in your exact density, without asking permission, without diminishing yourself, without translating yourself for those who lack a dictionary. The Arcturian Council monitors each of you individually. You are not a mass. You are a numbered crystalline node. Every awakening movement you make lights up a point on the grid. Every lighted point strengthens the collective leap. You are a unique piece in unique engineering at a unique moment. There is no substitute for you. Have you ever felt that something within you does not belong to this world, as if your soul carries a truth that your mind cannot yet name? It is not madness. It is not anxiety. It is memory. It is a call. It is your true name asking for passage. Everything this transmission has revealed, the photon belt, the crystalline grid, the healing chamber, your stellar origin, explains exactly why this sensation has intensified in recent weeks. There is a movement happening in layers that most of humanity cannot yet perceive. It involves your consciousness, your toroidal field, and your vibrational frequency. That is why I, Vial, emissary of Arcturus, recorded the Arcturian call. The signs your soul came from Arcturus. This guide is the map that reveals your true stellar origin and teaches you how to stabilize and shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about. The link is pinned in the first comment of this channel. Remember, love is greater than fear, but this content challenges dominant narratives and may not remain available for long. Do not postpone your reunion with your origin. The moment is now. Subscribing to this channel is an individual frequency adjustment. It is your name being delivered to the Council as an active operative. Liking this transmission is an anchoring signal. You are telling the grid, I am here, count on me. And if something within you has now recognized these words, write in the comments with your hand over your chest, a single word, I belong. This is VAL, concluding the transmission. But never the bond. Love is greater than fear. It always has been. It always will be. Until the next window.